What is up, guys? Washables here, going 16-2 on Searching Straight on Fallen. Please watch this commentary all the way to the end, just so you guys can, hear my story. I want to tell you guys the fun of my past week. I've been out of school because had some pretty nasty stuff going on, and I had two ingrown toenails on two of my big toes, my right toe and my left toe. Pretty nasty and pretty grimy. What they did was, like, two of my big toes were really infected and swollen to the point where I couldn't really walk no more because it was really painful. It's like really nasty. So I went to the foot specialist or foot doctor the other day, actually Wednesday, and what he did was he goes, yeah, you got two ingrown toenails. I was like, great. I go, what do we gotta do? Like antibiotics or medicine? He was like, no, we're gonna remove your toenails. My toenail, what? He goes, no, just a half section. I was like, great, am I gonna feel this? He goes, no. I was like, okay. So like this nurse or whatever, stuck this frozen liquid, which is really cold, on my both my big toes, and she put a needle in each toe to, looks like an anesthesia liquid and whatever, and like numb both my big toes, like where I couldn't even bend them, and they got like really swollen. And I have a picture of it on my Twitter, which is my Twitter is Washables, same thing as my YouTube. And after that, they waited for like to kick in for like 10 minutes, the anesthesia or whatever, and then the doctor came back in, and he didn't say anything at first. He just gave me like a weird look. I was like, what are you doing that for? He goes, alright, just close your eyes, you won't feel nothing. I was like, okay. So the right side of my big toe, he got like a medical pair of clippers or whatever. It looks like a toenail clippers mixed in with like pliers, mixed in with like, I don't even know how to describe it, but he dug underneath the bed of my toenail and clipped it all the way down the middle, and then like he pulled it out with the end, and like on the right side of my big toe, this is pretty nasty. I'm not even exaggerating either. Like, as much as you were to take a drink at a dinner table out of your cup, like as much liquid goes in your mouth, that's how much white pus, came out of my right toe. It was so grimy and so nasty. I almost puked when I saw it. And he covered that up, like put pressure on so I wouldn't bleed no more. And then on the left side of my big toe, he like ripped it off, but the anesthesia was sort of wearing off of my toe, so I kind of felt it and I kind of kicked him in the chest by accident, and they ripped that out. They covered up with gauze and like it's called an elastic bandage, but they mixed the two together, and for some reason in medical terms they call it dressing. I don't even know why. And then since she put the needle on my left toe first and waited like 5 minutes to put in my right toe, he did my right toe first, but the anesthesia was like, it wasn't wearing off, but it was like, it just didn't feel right. And then he started doing my left toe and he like scraped it with something metal, and he goes, do you feel that? And I was like, yeah. And I started screaming there, and then I was like bleeding, and then he gave me more needles, and then I had to wait like another 10 minutes, and then my douchebag father was laughing at me the whole time right next to me. I was like, great, I got people laughing at me, people sticking needles and shit in me. I was like, great, that's when it gets over with. So he came back in, he like clipped it over, pulled it off, wrapped my toe up, and I'm still not going to school tomorrow or like the next 2 weeks. But the bad news is that the doctor said my toenails could grow back and grow in again, which is good slash bad, because if they grow back and grow in again, they're gonna do the same procedure, but this time they're gonna put acid in there to kill the roots or whatever. And I looked at some videos on YouTube, and man, that shit is brutal. That shit is nasty. They like get like a big ass toothpick or like a Q-tip and put on the tip of it, and they grind it into the place where they just cut where there's no toenail. They grind it all the way down in the skin and scrape your shit. And that shit looks painful, even though your nose, I mean not your nose, even though your toes are numbed. That shit just looks painful, so painful. But at least I'll get to miss more school again, and no life video games, because that's what I do. But I'm not fat, by the way, just so you guys know. And I'll have an annotation on the screen somewhere right about now to tell you guys or show you guys a link of ingrown toenail removal or whatever. It's just nasty, but it's cool at the same time. Right now my whatchamacallit, fuck me, I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, back to the gameplay. Right here, I do work. I'm using ACR Silence, Extreme Conditioning, Assassin, and Dead Silence. The reason for Assassin is because there's constantly UAV in the air. Always put SS on no matter what game type you were playing. If you kind of want to survive more and get more kills, you know. And another good thing to use is silencer, because you know, there's no need for red dots and shit, because the regular sights when you first get the gun are good enough. They're actually better than some red dots because of recoil. But for proficiency, always use kick, because recoil is ridiculous in this game if you don't have it on. I mean, in MW2 the ACR silence was beautiful. That's what the ACRs like this with kick, has like no recoil whatsoever. And secondaries, I recommend the FMG9s, especially akimbo. They're like really rigged. I don't know why, but they are super duper rigged. They're really good actually. You'll see me doing work in the middle of this game. Yeah, look, I'm doing work. You're dead. I know you're not such a tryhard. I apologize. Oh, I got another. Oh, that was an ace. Good shit. I got 6 kills. I am a low-life nerd. Oh yeah, take this time to like my video if you watch this commentary to the end. Or if you didn't watch my videos, you know, to begin with. Please like and subscribe if you like my videos. I'll be doing more commentaries of this sort, this such nature. Alright, that's bullshit. Wait 3 more seconds. Oh yeah, if you guys can hear more about me, like I said, I'm not going to school for the next 2 weeks because I'm a pimp. For Thanksgiving, for the holidays, I guess you can call it a holiday, I'm just going to go out to Outback, get a nice steak. You know, Thanksgiving is meant for turkeys. But, I'm going to get me a steak. I don't know exactly what to eat yet, but, you know. By the way, I'm hard doing this commentary. I killed those last 2 people in the building, by the way. A boom, boom, boom. A boom, boom, boom. You should have an option to get out of the AC-130. Oh yeah, I'm always rocking that ACR silenced. Alright. These guys are really stupid. Watch, this one nigga's gonna come to the window. Gonna get iced by my secondaries. Ba-boom. You dead. You dead. Nobody's gonna stop me. Hey, by the way, my gamer tag's OA. I know my shit's washables. I call myself washables. So that was my first gamer tag. And then I never bothered renewing live. So I got a 2-letter, which means nothing. So I'm gonna make it mean washable somehow. I don't know how, but I'll figure out a reason. Oh yeah, and this AH1 over 6 watch or whatever, I still don't even know what this means or what it does till this day. I have no clue what it does, so I call it in. I didn't realize it follows me and gives out my position, especially in a 1v1. Well, it's pretty stupid on my part, but you know, I get my Grizz and Hutchin. I don't even know skills, my godly skills, and kill him. Here we go. So I go up there and we go and ice you because you're going to camp. And link again, like I said before, please like my video. It really helps. I love you guys. Any of you who bother watching my videos, I love you. And see you in my next videos. Peace. Seriously, peace. Alright, bye.
Nice work, Delta. Well done.